guys, Eataway here and welcome to the ultimate FIFA 18 finishing guide. In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to finish in front of goal, which shots to use, when to use them, and which shots are the most overpowered on the game. So hopefully this video is going to help you guys out to become a lot more clinical in front of goal and puts away a lot more chances getting more goals on the game. Hopefully you guys do enjoy, but before we get going into the video, if you guys do want to win a copy of FIFA 18 on any console of your choice, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel if you are new on here. I will be announcing that in just a couple of days time, shortly before the release of the game, so if you do want to be entered, do those 3 steps. But without further ado, let's go on into the finishing guide. So we're going to be starting off with the driven finish. This was very overpowered and was probably the most popular shot on FIFA 17, and it is still very effective on FIFA 18. Now the main time I would recommend using this shot is to shoot across the keeper in the penalty area. It doesn't really work outside the penalty area, and it works best from around the penalty spot to the 6-yard box. It is very effective at close range to the keeper, and if you shoot this across goal, it's going to work very well. So if you're out on the right, you can hit this with your right foot if you're using a right footed player across the keeper into the far corner, and 9 times out of 10, if you get the right power on it, it's going to go on into the back of the net. Obviously on the left, if you've got a left footed player, you can also hit it into the right hand side of the goal. It's a very effective shot to use across the keeper, and also, as you guys can see, Ronaldo in the situation here, it's very good if you're close up to the keeper, because if you get it either side of them and it's low down on the ground, they're just not going to be able to save it. They can't get down in time, and they can't get wide enough to actually save it. So any situations like this where you're closing in on the keeper and you don't have time to adjust your body shape because the defender's going to get you or the keeper is going to end up intercepting the ball, if you don't have the time to change your body shape to go for a finesse shot, maybe a power shot, you can just go for this finish here. You can roll it either through the keeper's legs or to either side of them. You can just choose where you go. Really, near post finishes are quite effective this year, so if you do want to go for that near post, that does also work very well. And these shots are also effective if you're directly in front of goal and you don't really have any angle to go for a finesse shot, and you don't really have the time to go for a power shot. You can't fully power up the shooting bar. It's a very good finish to go for. As you guys see here, Lewandowski puts it away using exactly that finish there. Now, something I would recommend bearing in mind is if you compare this to FIFA 17, you can get less power on the shots. That is because on FIFA 18, you've got a lot less time to actually power up your second shot. So you press B, you then have to press B the second time a lot quicker than you previously did. On FIFA 18, you could get more power as you had more time before having to press B for the second time. But this year, you have a little bit less time just to make it less overpowered, as it was very OP last year. It is still very effective this year, but if you do want to do the driven finish, all you do is just double tap the shoot button, simple as that, and it's going to roll it under the keeper. As you guys can see here, another very effective variation of this is the driven finesse shot. So for this one here, all you need to do is simply do a finesse shot and also a power shot along the ground. So you just double tap the shoot button whilst pressing the right bumper, which is going to do a finesse shot. And this is a slightly less powerful but more accurate version of the driven finish, and it works best if you're coming at an angle. So if you're coming from the right, you can shoot this into the far left-hand corner of the goal. If you're coming from the left, you can hit it into the right and just curl it around the keeper. Depending on the angle you're coming in from, you can choose which shot to go for. So if you're coming from one of the sides, I would recommend going with a driven finesse shot, and if you're just coming straight in front of goal and you don't have time to adjust your body, you can just go for a standard driven finish past the keeper. But as you guys can see here, you can just roll it past the keeper, a very accurate finish. Next up, we've got finesse shots. Now, if you guys played FIFA 17, everyone used driven finishes, but finesse shots were slightly underused. They weren't as effective as they are this year. This year, they're one of the most overpowered finishes on the game, and they work very effectively. If you're out wide, you can simply curl the ball into the top corner very easily. Now, I would recommend using these from an angle. So as you guys can see here, I shoot from the left into that far right hand corner. If you're on the right, you want to shoot into that left hand corner, and you just want to make sure that you're using your player's strong foot so you can just whip the ball and get it into that top corner. Now, for finesse shots, I would recommend on the whole shooting these from around the edge of the penalty area. That's the best region to actually use these. You can score a lot of long shots using finesse shots on the game. You can score closer in the penalty area, but the perfect region is around the penalty spot to the edge of the penalty area. As you guys can see here, that is the perfect distance to use the finesse shot, because it's going to give you the time to just get that whip on the ball and make it very hard to save. As you guys can see here though, it is still a very effective shot to use from range, because you can get that power and bend on it to just curl it past the keeper very effectively. Now, as I said, you don't want to be using this at an angle, so if you're approaching the goal from the side, maybe if you run down the byline, beat a few players, it's a very effective finish to use, because if you can get that 45 to about 80-degree angle just to whip the ball into the back of the net, it is very effective. I would recommend getting a fair amount of power on your finesse shots too, just so that you can curl them into that top corner, and it's going to make them so hard to stop. Look at this, you come in at an angle, and that is just a perfect finish. No one is saving that, because you get the power and just putting it straight into the roof of the net, and you've got that goal that's just going to whip it around and past the keeper into the top corner. These shots are so overpowered, and they look very cool as well. If you just whip the ball past the keeper from the edge of the penalty area, there aren't many better looking finishes on this game. Look at that. Robin just adjusts his body. If you've got the time, I would recommend going for finesse shots. If you've got the time to actually adjust your body, I'll go for a few ball rolls here with Higuain, and it just opens up that perfect angle to curl the ball into the top corner. And if you do this at closer range to the keeper, it is also very effective. If you don't have kind of the defenders running in or the goalkeeper running out to you, you've got that extra time to adjust your body shape. As you guys see here, maybe use a few skills and you can go for a finesse shot. It does work very well. If you don't have the time, go for a driven shot, but if you do have the time to just adjust your body there, the defender wasn't catching me, you can go for a finesse shot. And if you get that power on it, you can just curl it high, curl it above the keeper, and they're just not going to be saving it. It's just a very easy finish to do. You just press the right bumper and the shoot button, and it just curls it past the keeper. It gets that curl, gets that whip on the ball, and it's a very effective shot to use all over the pitch. Finally, we've got the power shot. Just a simple shot. You press the shoot button. You want to get a fair amount of power behind it, and this works quite similar to the driven finish. You're going to be hitting it across goal. And as you guys can see with the examples in the background in the arena, which I would recommend using, the arena and the skill games are very good ways of actually practicing your shots. You can just smash the ball. If you've got someone with high shot power, if you've got just a really good finisher on the game, they're going to be perfect to this. Higuain, just look at the power he gets behind these shots. You can just smash the ball into those top corners, and this works very well either shooting across the keeper, as I'm doing every single time here, right foot into that top left corner, or left foot into the top right hand corner. It's just so effective. You can also use these if you're just running straight at the keeper and you've got that near post angle, because near post shots, they're back. They were quite overpowered on FIFA 16, I believe, and they weren't really that good last year, but this year you can actually go for that near post finish and it will work very well, as do across the keeper shots. As you guys can see here, we put it past the keeper with Higuain, who I'm really enjoying on this game because he's got that very good clinical finishing ability. And if you guys know how to finish and you've got a good finisher, you can score so many goals and you can be very clinical. Yet again here, Gonzalo Higuain is the player getting through. He squares it across to Dybala, he flicks into Lichtsteiner, and he just smashes that again across the keeper with the power. If you can get that power around 2 to 3 bars of power, depending on the distance away from goal, you can just smash the ball past the keeper, and no matter who your opponent has got in goal, Courtois in this case there, they're just not going to be saving it because you've got that power to just leather it past the keeper. Look at that, really nice layoff from Dybala. It's got the perfect weight, and you can just put it past Courtois, and even Courtois there is not going to be saving it. These shots are very effective because you can shoot them across goal, you can go for that near post angle, you've got a lot of different variations, and this is a good shot to go for if you've got a little bit of time in front of goal just to get that power on the ball. As you guys see here, a finesse shot wouldn't really work because I can't adjust my body without getting into the defender's path to go for a finesse shot. A driven finish could work there, but I thought I'd just smash it in at the near post, and if you've got that angle there, you can go for the near post or the far post. You've got a lot of different options, and it is very easy to put it into the back of the net. Just make sure you adjust your power, get used to the amount of power you do want to put on the ball just so you can get that perfect power to put it past the keeper. But those are the 3 most effective shots on the game. The chip shot is only useful in certain situations, and that is obviously when the keeper is rushing out. Very basic. If the keeper's off their line, obviously you can go ahead and chip them. But normally you just want to be going for finesse shots, driven shots, and power shots, depending on the different situations. I've covered all of them in this video. Pick the shot you want to use. So if you're at close range, I would recommend using the driven finish. If you don't have time to adjust your body for a different type of shot, go for the finesse shot. If you're coming in at an angle, if you've got the time just to adjust your body, open up the angle to curl the ball into the top corner, very effective. You can also do a driven finesse shot if you want in those situations, well, if you're a little bit closer into goal. And finally, you've got the power shot, which is very effective to hit the ball into that near post if you don't have the option to open up the angle and go for a finesse shot. And if you just want to smash it past the keeper, it's very effective. And also it does work very well from range. Obviously with the power, you can put it past the keeper very easily. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope it has helped you out. If you do want to see any other tutorials, maybe on certain skill moves, anything like that, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try and get those videos out for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.